I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel?
Hey guys, how you going? Okay, let's get into some more of these. Well, we're going to look at the drones. We're going to look at shooting that happened. Aaron Schultz said the mystery drones are not looking for radioactive material. The radioactive material that went missing was medical waste with a harmless level of radioactivity that was used to calibrate equipment. The drone incursion started on November the 18th. The radioactive material didn't go missing until December the 2nd, sorry. This is an example of an injected narrative meant to contain the situation, stop people from asking questions. Check the facts before blindly believing any narrative that is spoon-fed to you by the very same people who've been lying about the UAP phenomenon for decades. They will never willingly provide transparency. You are witnessing the USG being dragged towards disclosure, kicking and screaming and still refusing to tell the truth. I have another theory. Remember the scare event necessary? I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it. Okay, Rolex Beach said, and they were looking for it with drones in the military bases in Britain. First drones were spotted over US military bases in the UK. Breaking, a number of unidentified drones have been seen spotted over 3 air bases in Britain that are used by the United States Air Force. So there's that. Yeah, it doesn't sound like they're looking for dirty bombs, maybe? No, I don't know. Gunther Eagleman said, breaking, the White House has announced that all the mystery drones are operating legally and lawfully. Does anyone believe this? We're still not getting any answers. I'm still waiting to see if any answers pop up. Trump said a couple of days ago that the public deserve answers. Riley Gaines said the left has just glorified a senseless killing in the past 2 weeks. Since then, a woman attempted in a similar scenario in Florida. 5 presumed Christian children have died in a school shooting. This is the tragic reality of celebrating a deranged killer and their motives. Because, you know, when someone kills someone, they're plastered all over the news. One way to become famous, not a good way. PNW Conservatives said 4 hours after the Wisconsin Christian school shooting, police are blatantly refusing to disclose the gender of the shooter. It was a female. We're all thinking the same thing, aren't we? So this is how it started, okay? Texas Patriots said, notice how MSN stopped reporting on the Wisconsin shooting as soon as the police reported they do not know the gender of the shooter. But they did, because we found out it was a girl. MJE Truth Ultra said, who saw this coming? Joe Biden calls for gun control after Wisconsin school shooting. Congress must pass common sense gun safety laws, universal background checks, a national red flag law, a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. No, we need a ban on MK Ultra targeting LGBTQ individuals and national effort to address the mental health crisis. Okay, so actually Biden said this. He had a post, which I put on my community tab, if anyone's seen that, 2 days before this happened. He wanted a ban on assault weapons. What's an assault weapon? I mean, a knife can be an assault weapon. So, I mean, you know. Anywho, I'm not going to get into that. Steve said, I don't want to hear any gun grabber talk about gun control after today's shooting in Madison, Wisconsin. You applauded Luigi. Spare us your fake outrage and arm these damn schools. Well, I agree with that one and this one. OP, shooting at a Christian school in Madison, Wisconsin. We have a mental health crisis in this country. Yeah, and schools and universities are promoting it. CBS News said Police Chief Sean F. Barnes said every person in that building is a victim and will be a victim forever. After a school shooting in Madison, Wisconsin, where at least 2 people were killed, the juvenile suspect is also dead. Okay. Chad Prather said, please join me in prayers. Mason Sher Schermerhorn was identified as one of the victims killed in Wednesday's school shooting in Georgia. A crazed mental individual took his life. Okay, then we have this. MAGA man said Uvalde Democrat, Buffalo Democrat, Boulder Democrat, Columbine Democrat, Orlando Democrat, Parkland Democrat, Las Vegas Democrat, Sandy Hook Democrat, Nashville Democrat, Madison Democrat, ban Democrats, not guns. Because this person, who's obviously a Democrat, has said Uvalde, AR-15, Buffalo, they're all AR-15. So there you go with that one. Okay, that was way back. John Cremines, USA, said school shooter update. Every single male must be wiped out from babies to the elderly, this person has stated. Mind you, okay, everyone mentioned here is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, even though it's impossible to be... Well, is it impossible if you're passed away now? Okay, anyway, what she has said is every single male must be wiped out from babies to the elderly. Only then will women be free to create a new world. Abundant Life Christian school shooter, 15-year-old Natalie Lynn Rupnow, reportedly posted a manifesto. Oh, here we go, manifesto. Prior to the shooting, and it expresses radical feminist ideologies. Radical? She's calling for the extermination of every male. Unfortunately, her twisted ideology led to the deaths of innocents, and unfortunately for the rest of us, she won't be around to continue her sick journey. I have no sympathy for her and her journey to hell. Apparently she had a boyfriend too. And people are calling her a femcel, but she had a boyfriend. This is very weird. I don't think they can get the story straight right now. What do you think? You can let me know down below, but I don't think they can get this story straight. Okay, that was the 5th of September when the last one happened. Nick Sautor said breaking 4 hours after the Wisconsin Christian school shooting, police are still blatantly refusing the gender, of course. Laura Loomis said just in. Oh, that was the 5th of September. I just went through and tried to grab as much about the shooting as possible. Nick Sautor said just in, the Christian school shooters, 15-year-old Natalie Lynn Rupnow, according to multiple reports. Okay, manifesto. I don't think any normal person would put out a manifesto. What is a manifesto? A manifesto is a written declaration of the intentions, motives, or views of the issuer, often political, social, or artistic in nature. Learn the etymology, history, and famous examples of manifestos from various fields and contexts. A manifesto is a document that declares a position or program of its user, often on art, literature, or politics. Okay, I don't know any normal person who would go and do this who would write a manifesto beforehand. No, I'm not paying you, Wikipedia. You can go and jump. A manifesto can accept a previously published opinion or public consensus, but many prominent manifestos, such as the Communist Manifesto and those of various artistic movements, reject accepted knowledge in favour of a new idea. Manifestos relating to religious belief are generally referred to as creeds or confessions of faith. An Italian word, manifesto, itself derived from the Latin manifestus, meaning clear or conspicuous. Its first recorded use is from 1620 in Nathaniel Brent's translation of the Italian from Paolo Sarpi's History of Council of Trent. To this citation he made answer by manifesto. Similarly, they were so far surprised with his manifesto that they would never suffer it to be published. Well, look. Oh, what's this? Context, bias, crowd psychology, deception, dumbing down, false balance, half-truths, media obfuscation, Orwellian, persuasion, manipulation, psychology, this is media manipulation. An advocacy group, alternative media boycott, call out. What is all this? Can you go away? Okay, anyway, a manifesto, I believe, is not something that normal people would do. Okay. Ooh. Sorry about that. I'll probably have to leave that sneeze in there. Okay, millennial conservatives said, here we go again. Another Christian school shut up by a non-binary individual. Enough with calling Christians a threat. Stop pumping up these children with testosterone, as that is what is causing this madness. There is a reason why they don't specify their gender, and it was thought that this person was trans, but the authorities are saying, no, they're not. Isabella Maria De Luca said Poland has become the first EU country to introduce compulsory gun and shooting classes in all elementary schools. Well done, Poland. The only way to keep you safe. Millennial conservatives said young biological boys aren't allowed to take steroids, yet we pump up these trans kids with testosterone and wonder why they lose their minds. Colorado, non-binary. Denver, trans. Aberdeen, trans. And Nashville, trans. Okay. Here we go. Todd with Trump said, Samantha Rupnow, born a biological female but identified as male, decided to take others out with him. See, none of this is making any sense. None of it. So do you know what this is? This is a grab. Okay? Arms grab. That's what this is. Don't fall for it. And I believe most of the school ones have been. There's always an agenda ready to go. These school shootings have nothing to do with guns, nothing. They have everything to do with complete and total mental illness. Someone knew, apparently the person was known by the FBI as well, as they all are. Nick Sautor said new Biden advisor John Kirby said the White House knows whose drones are flying over New Jersey. Our assessment is that these are legal and lawful drones, so they lied again. These are US government-related drones. The question is why they keep lying to us about whose they are and what the purpose is. Do you believe them? Gunther Eagleman said, lol, but Adam Kissinger said they were airplanes. Oh, dear. I'm getting whiplash from his explanations. Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe him. Do you? Hustle Bitch said breaking BlackRock drone found in New York. NYPD just found a giant drone in Brooklyn that belongs to a research and product development company, Emoji. Guess who invested in Emoji? BlackRock. It's even worse than you can imagine. So, allegedly, that's what this is. BlackRock has invested in Emoji, a company that develops ammonia-based energy solutions to decarbonise transportation and other sectors. That drone has been present at that location for over a month. It's completely inoperable. BlackRock is not the only notable investor in Emoji. There's no indication BlackRock has control over this drone. See, I'll even read you the corrections, okay, that people have made, whether they're true or not. I don't trust New York Post or Emoji, whoever they are. Liz Churchill said Bill Gates is lobbying the Senate night and day to prevent the Epstein Island list from being released, and then Dick Durbin comes out and says he's not going to release the names. Bill Gates met with Senator Dick Durbin last week. The Gates Foundation has been a key partner in improving health outcomes both around the world and here at home. Today I met with Bill Gates to discuss the need for continued investments in a resilient global health system. I think I've already read that. Yes, I have. That's the end of the news for today. It's going to be a short one, guys, because I have a doctor's appointment. So, yes, I don't know. It's up to you what you want to make of this. Always use your own discernment, do your own research. I happen to think this might be for passing. Normally they're for, look, when they do things like this, it's normally for passing legislation. Okay, and they have legislation ready to go for something or other. I don't even know what the legislation is about. But you can make your mind up about both these subjects. I don't believe any of it. Sorry, I might be too cynical. But that's how I feel. Okay, guys. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye.